Hey everyone, it's Julie here with TipRanks, and today we're taking a look at some of the most popular high-yield dividend stocks among top-performing investors. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Today, we're talking about popular high-yield dividend stocks. Specifically, we're looking at the top 5 highest yield stocks among top performing investors in the TipRanks Smart Portfolio. With the TipRanks Smart Portfolio, not only can you look at a lot of unique insights about your own holdings and different analysis, but you also get these crowd insights. This looks at 750,000 smart portfolios. And with the top performing portfolios, we're looking at that top 150,000. You can see the average holdings in these, as well as some other insights, such as the top performing high yield dividend stocks. So we're going to see which high yield dividend stocks are most popular among those top investors. We'll take a look at these companies, what it is that they do, and what Wall Street analysts are predicting for the stock's future. Just before we get into that, this is a reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Now let's get right into our high yield dividend stocks. First on our list in the 5th position is a company well known for their monthly dividend. In fact, they're often referred to as the monthly dividend company. That is Realty Income. This real estate investment trust trades under the ticker O, currently priced at $60.65. They've climbed 12.5% overall in the past year, and in the last 3 months have gained over 17%. Realty Income did just hit a milestone of paying out 650 consecutive dividend payments. And their current monthly dividend is 26 cents per share for a dividend yield of 5.14%. Their next ex-dividend date is September 3rd for payment on September 13th. With 9 current analyst ratings, Realty Income comes in as a moderate buy with 4 buys and 5 holds. And the average price target of $61.81 implies a slight upside of about 2%. Looking at those ratings down below, on the low end we do have a hold from Scotiabank with a downside of over 7%, while on the high end we have a buy rating from UBS with an upside of over 12%. Number 4 on the list is AT&T. The communication and technology company trades under the ticker T, currently priced at $19.52. Over the past year, they've gained 47%, climbing 13% in the last 3 months. AT&T has been well known for their high-yield dividend payment for many years, but a couple of years ago, they actually had to cut it in half when they spun off their Warner Brothers Discovery business. But even with that reduced dividend, they still have a pretty attractive yield. Their latest quarterly dividend payment was 28 cents per share for a dividend yield of 5.9%, and that compares to the sector average of 2.5%. Their last payment was back on August 1st. The AT&T stock has 15 current analyst ratings, coming in as a moderate buy with 11 buys and 5 holds. And their average price target comes in at $21.71 for an upside potential of over 11%. Looking at the ratings here down below, our low-end price targets are actually all the same. We have 3 holds with a downside of 2.6%, while a couple high-end price targets, both coming in at $24, have an upside of nearly 23%. Number 3 on our list is Pfizer. The pharmaceutical giant trades under the ticker PFE, currently priced at $28.75 after seeing some downside here in the past year, down nearly 17% overall, but lately in the last 6 months climbing up over 6%. Now, Pfizer isn't quite dividend royalty, as they haven't always been consistent with those dividend increases. They do have an impressive track record of paying out their dividend for over 340 consecutive quarters. And their most recent quarterly dividend was 42 cents per share for a dividend yield of about 5.5%, well above their sector average of 1.5%. Their next payment date is on September 3rd. And we have yet another moderate buy. With 15 current analyst ratings, Pfizer gets 7 buys and 8 holds, with the average price target being $33.83, implying an upside potential of over 17%. Looking at those ratings down below, once again, we have a lot of similar price targets here, a lot at that 7.7. Our low end is a hold rating here with a downside of 6%, while our high end price target is $45 for an upside of 56%. Getting to our top couple of positions here, number 2 on our list of high yield dividend stocks is Verizon. Our second telecommunications company on the list, Verizon trades under the ticker VZ, currently priced just above $40 per share. They've climbed 31% in the past year, and in the last 3 months have gained 5%. Verizon has been consistently increasing their dividend payment for about 18 years now. And their most recent quarterly dividend was 67 cents per share for a dividend yield of 6.39%, once again well ahead of their sector average. Their last payment was on August 1st. And there definitely seems to be a trend emerging with our dividend stocks today. We have another moderate buy with 14 current analyst ratings breaking down to 7 buys and 7 holds. The average price target for the Verizon stock is about $45 per share, implying an upside of 12% from current prices. Looking at our ratings down below, we have our low-end price targets, several here at about the 3% upside mark, and our high-end price target recently coming from TD Cowen with an upside of 25%. And our number one position here as one of the more popular high-yield dividend stocks is definitely a company you've heard me talk about before if you've watched the channel. That is Energy Transfer. The natural gas pipeline company trades under the ticker ET, currently priced at about $16 per share. They've climbed about 34% in the past year, gaining 6% in the last 3 months. Now, Energy Transfer did cut their dividend back in 2020, but have been consistently growing it since and are now back to pre-pandemic levels. And their current quarterly dividend comes in at 32 cents per share for an impressive dividend yield of 7.7%. Their last payment date just happened on August 19th. And breaking trend, we have our first strong buy stock of the group. Energy Transfer currently has 9 analyst ratings, coming in with 8 buys and 1 hold. And the average price target of $18.88 would imply an upside potential of 17.6%. Looking at our ratings down below, the low end is our 1 hold rating with an upside of nearly 6%, several in those mid-teens, and a few tied for our highest price target at $20 for an upside of 24.65%. So that is a list of 5 high-yield dividend stocks popular among our top smart portfolio investors. Let me know if you hold any of these in your portfolio in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys, and you can check out other smart portfolio insights over on the TipRanks website. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.